you guys, it's Cece. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm playing some Raid Shadow Legends and I'm super excited because I am actually summoning today and seeing what I can get from my shards. Of course, anytime we're pulling shards, we're hoping for legendaries, but if you want to start the game off with a legendary, you can actually download Raid Shadow Legends using my link, and that is going to get you the free legendary champion from day 1, Elenaril, and at 25 you're also going to get Uugo. Be sure that you check that link out down below. I know it can be super tempting as a new player to want to actually summon your shards. I've been tempted to summon them, but all I can say is don't do it unless there is a summoning event going on. Part of the reason I'm excited to summon today is because they do have an event going on where you have a ×2 chance of doubling your chances of essentially getting an epic or a legendary from void shards. So I do have some void shards I've been saving, and if you have 2 times the chance, that is the best time to actually summon them. But they do also have the tournament going on with the champion chase, so the more that you actually summon, the higher that you are going to get on there, and then you'll be able to get some of the rewards from that. So I have been saving my shards. I've been waiting for this moment, but as I mentioned, you will see right here the event ×2. So it's also an even better time to summon because I'm able to kind of do both events at once. And I figured, why not now? However, I am going to go ahead and start in with my ancient shards. So 47 of these ones, having that chance to get the rare, epic, or legendary. And as I said, it's actually my first time summoning in this game. I've been saving everything and hanging on to it. And looking at the rates, we have a high chance to get the rare. So 91.5% on rare. There is an 8% chance for an epic and a 0.5% on legendary from the ancient shards, which, I mean, we'll see. 8% on an epic isn't bad. We'll see how many we actually get from 47. And then we're going to get into our void shards where typically 83% chance, 16% chance on an epic, 1% chance on a legendary. I don't have any primal shards, but I do have a sacred shard, which is 94% chance for an epic and 6% chance for a legendary, which I'm excited for. And it looks like they also have a mercy system, so at least it is going to increase the chance per shard. So we'll go ahead with this first summons and see how my luck actually is and how it is for, I guess, a new account. I do appreciate that they do have the ×10 summon. I'm going to do some of the individuals first since I have an uneven amount anyway and just kind of see how it goes. But I'm curious from you guys, do you prefer single pulls or ×10 pulls? Like, do you find one of them to be more lucky? I mean, I realize it is the same thing, but like, I feel like sometimes as a player, you just kind of tell yourself, no, my singles are luckier, or no, my ×10 is, ooh, our first epic that we got from summons. And I think this one is a pretty good one, if I recall. So there are a lot of champs in the game. I am still learning them. I'm going to probably take a look afterwards at these, but this is actually one that I'm pretty excited to get because if I recall correctly, this is one that I should be excited for. And I'm also looking to get a variety of champions because I need to get some of my dungeon teams going. And I think I need a little more variety in there simply because I need to be able to start doing Spider's Den, do my dragons, and we have another, let's go. Good raids, another epic already. Okay, perfect. Like I said, I think I'm gonna look at them afterwards and see. I also kind of want to get the other starters. I'm looking for Athel because she was one I was kind of between her and Kyle. And realistically, who knows how much I'll actually use them. I should probably be more excited to be getting these epics or potentially a legendary, but it's still going to be good. Also doing the summons, I do need some fodder right now as I am looking to actually upgrade the ranks of some of my current champs I have. So we'll see what we can get. I'll do a couple more of these like individual and then maybe we'll go into doing some of the ×10, but we'll see how many. So I already forgot how many, 47 or so. Ooh, another new one. Another new epic, and I feel like the nice thing about having this event going on right now with the champion chase is the tournament points are just gonna skyrocket doing all these summons, so it's definitely a good time to have saved for them and to actually use them all now, so I'm glad I did that. But I know how tempting it is to summon. Summoning is actually my favorite part of any game. Something about the RNG and actually getting different champs and seeing who you can get, testing rates, definitely part of my favorite, and I do like the animation that they have with Raid. And I feel like I'm doing so many of the single pulls, I should do a ×10 to at least see it, but I'm kind of liking the singles. Okay, we'll do it one more single here, and then I'm going to do a ×10. I'm kind of worried going into the void shards. Okay, let's go ahead and do the ×10 summon. Although I was just going to say, I feel like I'm going to run out of room soon. So I was waiting for that to happen. So we'll do the ×10 here. See, I feel like, okay, epic. Okay, I was gonna say, I feel like the individual seem to have had more luck, but I guess it's all kind of relative and it all works out. So I'm gonna single pull these ones again, and then we'll get into the void. So I have 11 void and I have 10 sacred. So definitely curious to see how those ones are going to go. What I know with Raid though is that there are a ton of really good epic champions, and the way that I kind of see games in the sense, especially when there are so many different champions, is it all depends on like how you build them and how you use them, and some may be slightly better than others, but I feel like I'll be able to find a use for them, especially as an early account. I'm gonna kind of play around with it. I will see who I can build and I'll try to have some fun with it. And I do plan on putting out videos with them as well. So be sure you subscribe so you don't miss out on those videos, and you'll actually get to see kind of what I'm playing around with. I'm gonna have a lot of fun with it and actually building up some of these different champions and see where they work well. And maybe what kind of team comps we can come up with. I'm gonna keep expanding. I should probably do a bit of feeding just so I'm not using all my gold. So I may go ahead and do some like quick feeding at some point. We'll see. Ooh, another epic. Let's go. All right, one more. I'm very excited to see who I'm gonna get and actually figure out who's gonna be good or not. All right, let's do my last times 10 on the ancient shards. Go ahead and expand that inventory, and then I am actually gonna go make some room, and then I'll come back and we'll get into the other shards. So let's see if we can get another epic. Let's go. Maybe one more. Nice, we got 2 out of that one. Okay, I can't complain. I feel like that was actually pretty good for the 47 that we started with. So with our 47 ancient shards, we got, let's see, our champs, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I feel like that's not too bad. Okay, I'll make some room and then we'll do the other ones. All right, let's get into the void shards. So again, we have 2 times chance of epic or legendary champions with these ones. I think we're gonna single pull these. I don't think I want to times 10 them. Maybe in the future when I'm like, yeah, good with somebody, I got it. But I think for these ones, I'd like to single pull them just to see what we can get. So we did get an epic to start. So first one being an epic, which is good. With 11, we'll see. So all these ones being void. All right, another rare. Another rare. Don't tell me we're gonna walk away with like 1 epic. times 2, times 2. Let's put legendary luck out there. Although I feel like that'd be tough to do, but... Ooh, I know she was one that I think that was on my list as well at some point I was looking at. There was a few champions I was like looking over their skills and seeing that they might be a little bit fun to kind of like build and put on a team. So 4 void shards left to go. 2 epics so far. Tons of rares, which I'm not going to count out the rares because I know there are good rares as well in here. So. Oh, no way! Oh, I was not expecting that. Let's go! We got a legendary from the void shard. I hope she is good. Oh, I can't wait to like look at her skills. Okay, I'm gonna take a quick peek. I'm just too excited before we get into the other ones. So attacks an enemy, 80% chance of placing a sleep debuff for 1 turn if the target's turn meter is equal or above 50%. Okay, and it heals all allies by 5% of their max HP if the target's turn meter is below 50%. Okay, all right. And block debuffs on all allies for 2 turns. That's going to be really nice. Fills turn meter of all allies by 10% and places 60% increased defense buff and 30% increased speed buff for 2 turns. That is huge. That is a ton of buffs that we can place. I already love her. And she's a reviver. She revives as well. Revives a single ally with 55% HP and a full turn meter. Places 50% increased attack buff and 30% increased crit rate buff on that ally for 2 turns. Super excited. Plus a passive. Heals each ally by 10% of their max HP at the start of their turn. 40% chance of removing freeze and fear debuffs from each ally at the start of their turn. Remove all debuffs from... Okay, so that's like another one that we're gonna have to try to get, another champ, but still, if they're on the same team. So that's cool. So she's got like a tie together with another champ in there, but what a good support. I'm a big fan of this skill and this one put together. Obviously I'm gonna build her right away. If you have her or if you use her, if you know anything, please let me know down below. Peek at her reviews, 4.9. I was gonna say she's gonna be so good in dungeons, I feel like. just with her skills. Ooh, I feel like we got really lucky. And with arena defense, a full 5. I don't know if I've come across one with a full 5 yet. Super excited. Okay, let's keep going. I was excited about the epics. I low-key wasn't expecting a legendary out of there, but like, I'm so stoked right now. I'm so excited to build her. All right, nice. So there you go. So the ×2 chance of epic and legendary champions. I am convinced that is the only way I summoned that legendary, and it would not have happened had I not done that. We got ourselves a new legendary, so I am super excited. Like I said, if you guys have any advice on her, please let me know. If you guys think I should focus on any of these specific champions I summoned today, then comment them down below and let me know. But regardless, I will be sure to build a ton of these and make videos with them. And again, if you are wanting to start day 1 with a legendary, then use my link down below or scan that QR code so you do get Elenaril on day 1 and you also get Uugo at level 25. I have also made a video that talks about some other legendaries that you can also get nice and early, so be sure that you check that out. But I will see you guys next time. Be sure you subscribe so you don't miss out on what I'll be doing with these champions. Bye!
Next level.